Who would have thought the best trade of the year? Who would have thought the best trade of the year? Who thought it by Baba the Booty by the best trade of the year was the last trade of the year? How you believe that? We sat here all day waiting for the QQQ to rally. First time in a long time, I actually put my lotto plays on right at the open. I started nibbling on 268s, 267s. Normally, I wait till the end of the day when they're sitting around at 2 or 3 cents, 4 or 5 cents. I wait for a VWAP break and I join in. Of course, it fucking backfired today, right? So the ones I bought in the beginning of the day obviously got crushed on, but traded them at the end of the day, and we had a 10 bagger, 15 bagger, 20 bagger. Some people are saying they must have got in around 4 or 5 cents and held them right to the close. But Q's closed green. We had a 4-cent option that went to 80 cents into the close. And that was pretty exciting. But I was wondering, we were talking about guru challenges, and Happy New Year. Hang on, I got Zep playing in the background. You might ban my video. Doesn't matter what the market does, up or down. It's fine. You give me one day like this every week, you could make a living. That's all we care about. I'm not an investor, nor will I ever be again. But so many pump and dumps every day. I don't know if you were watching Kala Summit. We got to 550. Looked like we were going to get some more out of it. Next thing you know, it rolls over and dies. So you short it. Actually, one of the best trades of the day was shorting Summit against the call spread that we have. All I do is trade VWAP. I'm 100% liquid. I don't own stocks. I don't do swing trades. I trade intraday between 8 and 9, and then I trade between 9:30 and 11:30, and then I usually take a nap till about 3 o'clock, and then I come back and I trade the end of the day. Volume weighted average price. Google it. All kidding aside, Google it and learn what volume weighted average price is. It's the only way only way anybody should ever trade. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's just short, long, it doesn't matter. You can short, long, sideways. It gives you entries, it gives you exits. It tells you where the money's at. It tells you where the institutions. It's the reason you want to. It's the way that you can prove that Goldman Sachs is lying to you. So when Goldman Sachs said at the end of 2021 that 2022 is going to be huge, all I saw was selling. Goldman Sachs is an institution. When they start to sell, you see it. So they're telling everybody, oh, it's going to be great, keep buying, but you see them selling it. That's what VWAP does. VWAP is the institutional buy or sell line. So if you see stocks are breaking VWAP, you know the institutions are selling. And if Goldman Sachs is sitting here on television telling you to buy, you know they're lying. So that's what I love about it the most. There's no lying in VWAP. It is the only truth left in the world, really. Do I think the market will rally? Nah. I think we'll close exactly right around here. I think we'd go down 12.5%, maybe even 20. We'll recover. We'll rally, and then we'll roll back over. We might actually end next year exactly where we are now. But in between, we're going to have 3 10% rallies, 2 20% crashes, maybe a 15% rally. And at the end of the day, we'll be exactly where we are. Because the market's broken right now. We have to start going back to, real trading, like, a lot of these companies have to go to zero. A lot of these companies have to go to zero. So we got to wipe that out. We'll have a whole new crop of IPOs that'll be worthless. We'll have some biotech stocks that will, there'll be a new sector that'll be hot. You just go where the money's at, But there's no reason to think the Qs aren't going to test 235 at least. That's only 30 points down. So that's 10%. So it's 12.5% down. it gets you around 235. If 235 on the Q, I don't even watch the S&Ps or the Dow anymore. I just watch the Qs. And the Qs are broken more than the rest of the market because the QQQ is Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, Netflix. And when tech's dead, the Qs stink. The Dow might be stronger than the Qs. The S&P might be better than the Qs. The Qs might be the lagger. But if Elon figures this mess out and maybe he just jettisons Twitter and goes back to creating nice cars. Yeah. Yeah, the Qs are still bloated, still, really. I mean, by the way, to your comment about the president, it's not about economic policies don't make the market do anything. It's a very, very small. The market never should have did what it did over the last 2.5 years. That's why we're going down now. You finally got 5.5. You can get 5% for free. Why would you want to risk money, right? Anyway, but what was I saying? Oh, this day. Like on a day like here, we had option plays where you made 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 12, 20 times your money. I didn't make 20 times my money on any of them, but some of my subscribers did. They were a little bit more patient than I was at the end there. But it's for me, it's a job. You find a couple of trades every day and stay disciplined. January 15th, we got earnings season coming along. So the banks, we'll see if the banks are making money. Once the interest rates stabilize, the banks are going to be kicking ass. They'll make money. They know how to make money with interest rates at 5%. So we'll see how all the banks and the investment bankers, what they say first. And then we got tech, and then we'll have the industrials, and then we have oil and energy. We'll see who's making money and who's making, who's not. We'll have a couple of things. I'm sure we'll have like 3 monster short squeezes this year. And that's it. Those 3 or 4 rallies that we have, and if they last 3 to 4 days, you could just trade those 20 days of the year and have a good year. You don't have to do this every day. You don't have to own stocks. Right now, my biggest position is naked QQQ calls above where I think there's no shot of this going. But I got to wait 500 days to get paid. I'm going to get paid because there's no fucking way we're going to $430 on the Qs. I don't care how long you're going to wait. So I went out to January 2024, June of 2024, and I'm selling naked premium up there. I'm already up 30% on the position because they got hammered. I started selling these about a month and a half ago. I was losing money because of that short squeeze, and now they're all profitable. I added to them. Food and fertilizer, I agree. Potash, IPI is one of those potash stocks. I think lithium will still be important. Food, energy, yeah, eggs. That's stock Calm, CALM. Eggs, you never think. Oh yeah, the food too. Yeah, I mean, I didn't play the short side. That was my problem. I played the long side like a champ. I was in at the right. I got in. I sold at the half points. By 48, I was done. It tacked on another dollar. Broke 47.50. At 47.50, I should have hammered it because it was a blatant rollover. Where did it end up? Under 40? Yeah, that was 4 points on the way up, 7 points on the way down. Oh yeah, it's the best. But the Qs at the end of the day was what we were waiting for. The options, even if you got in late, I got in at 9 cents, started selling 18.25, and then once they went up to 30, I was done. The other ones I bought, I had other ones at nickel, I sold them at a dime. Again, the only business where you double your money in 5 minutes and you feel like an idiot 10 minutes later. I felt like an idiot because they went to 80. The ones I had at a quarter wound up going to 250. I mean, it was sick. But, I wanted to make my money back that I lost from the beginning of the day. But I might be doing less and less. I'm just going to really stick to the earnings reversals, get my my 2 interns to trade. I really just want to be free from pressing buttons myself. I want to be manage my subscribers, manage my traders, manage my assistants, and just be the overlord. Do some videos, have some fun. I'm tired of sitting here like this. My back starts to hurt. I'm sitting there staring at things. I can't really have conversations once I have my positions on. But if I got guys managing this shit for me, that's where I want to be in 2023. But if you're around tomorrow, I might run this. But come to the website. I'll have it up live. We could say what's up. Cheers for the New Year's. And yeah, that's about it. Nothing new to show you. Oh, look, they finally got me. They got me some swag. Check it out. That says, "This is VWAP" in graffiti. My new mug from Money Mat Press. Pretty cool. And yeah, that's it, y'all. You'll have a great night. If we don't see each other, I'll see you next year. Stop by the website. My new friend, I don't know if you took advantage of the month that I gave you. How awesome were these last 2 days? So anyway, I don't know if you know this or not, but I played a quick trivia game. I'm all about free shit. I asked you to see if you could guess how much my sword cost. I told this guy nailed it. I told him to come to the room for free. I hope you showed up because now you see what the hell we're talking about, right? Liquidity and just trading what you see. Yesterday was awesome. Today was pretty freaking good. Should have been 20-fold better today, but that's basically the story of my life. Sell something, you regret selling it. Hold it, you regret holding it. Sometimes it feels like a lose-lose situation. It's the business we choose. This, Michael, this is the business we chose. I never asked who gave the order. We're bigger than U.S. Steel, Michael. You never go broke taking a profit. The last time I traded the futures, I lost. What was that? Coming out of Memorial Day weekend. It's the last futures trade I had. I figured we were going to start ripping higher. I bought. I didn't put a stop on. Next thing you know, I wound up losing $700. But no, but every time I reach out to Barry, if you're out there, Barry, I like you, Barry. Is that show coming back, Barry? That was an amazing show. The last season wasn't so great, but did we ever? We didn't. We were left with a cliffhanger, right? They were finding the body, if you know Barry. But Barry did what typically happens. You forget about why we're here, and you just do the one call spread, and it stinks. We bought a BTU call spread. It's been 2 months. We've done over 700 trades. Probably 650 of them have worked. But Barry was our new guy, and he's like, "Oh, what? You're going to buy something to hold?" And that's what he went and did, and that was BTU. But just like Summit, right? Summit worked for 3 days. It was awesome. The call spread was profitable. The call spread was up 100%. But what was the best trade of the week? Summit short today when it rolled over and you crush it. That's what I love. I love having a call spread on and then crushing the stock on the short side. And then if the call spread works inevitably, a couple of weekdays or a week later, it's already paid for by the trade. It's basically my whole portfolio right now. I got a BTU call spread, a Summit call spread, and a whole shit ton of naked QQQ calls. That's it. But Barry, if you're out there, yeah. I mean, the Poly trade today, the Kala trade, the Hoth trade. I mean, we traded all these crazy biotech stocks pretty damn well today. Walking people through Poly, walking through the Kala trade. You got to make your money on the goods, the good trades to pay for the shit. And we'll see. I mean, it's been 2 months. BTU stinks, but we got till April. I bought more $30 calls the other day at $3. What are they, $250 now? I'm only at 9 contracts now. I want to buy one more, get to 10. But I sold, I sold the $45 calls to help me pay for it all. The 30s went out at what? 275. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some, if the gap down stocks hold and they rally, that'll be a really good sign for the market. But if we start with those bullshit gap ups that just completely get annihilated, this market's definitely going down this year, next year. So first 4 or 5 weeks, we're going to get a pretty good feel for what the market wants to do. And on that note, I'm going to get some Chinese food. Happy New Year. Be good. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All that stuff. And whatever you're into. All right. Let's make 2023 sane. How about that? Let's just stay sane. Is that too much to ask? Let's just stay sane. And then let's all make stupid amounts of money. And then I could run for president. I'm only 51. Give me 9 years. Yeah, maybe 9 years. By 10 years from now, I'll be living in Colorado. Maybe I'll just run for governor of Colorado. I don't know. I just feel politics is calling me. I need my voice to be heard. I think I have great points. I think I could be good at it. Plus, I don't know what else to do. Can't sit here in front of these screens for the rest of my life. And I do love to talk, but I hate people too much. I don't know. I'm very torn. I like people, but the shit that comes out of their mouths, it's just, yeah. You know what it is? Mark Twain has a quote. I have it on my phone somewhere. And it really does it really is really what society is all about. Where is it? It's one of my favorite quotes. Something about the fool will believe the lie. And it's just something about ignorance. Oh, there it is. The truth has no defense against a fool determined to believe a lie. So my whole way of doing things is that I believe in what I believe in. I believe in, and again, whatever. But there's elements of, I believe in truth. I believe in, I'm a conspiracy theorist in some respects, but there's certain things that are just so ridiculous. You just have to, if you don't know, but once you believe something, and then you have 5 other people that believe that too, now it's true. You got 3 friends that all believe the same thing, even though it's inaccurate and flat out wrong. You got your friends to tell you that you're right. Now you're right. So no matter what anybody tells you, even if you're slapped in the face with the truth, it doesn't matter. And that's where I think I would have a really, really hard time, because I would try to tell people, look, what you're thinking is wrong. You got to understand. And they're not going to want to understand. And then I'm going to be thrown, they'll be hating on me, and I can't take that shit, and then I'll want to hate on them, and it'll just be a big fight, and I'll be miserable. So I don't know. We'll see. I got 9 years. See if I make it 9 years, right? All right, let's rock out until the whole shit house goes up in flames. Peace.